Well, gentlemen, here I am in front of you with the new Tata Motors Bolt. Well, we did have a conversation with Mr. Girish Wagh and Mr. Mayank Parekh of Tata Motors when they launched the vehicle last week in Bombay. And I had said that I would come back to you after I test the car. And that's exactly what I'm here today for testing the new Bolt. And there are a lot of things which Tata Motors have projected what the car is all about. And they have said a lot of things that, so they have sorted out all the old issues and everything. But the car definitely looks attractive and striking, an obvious change from one of their older cars. But really, in reality, does she really feel like that when you travel in the car or when you drive the car? And that's exactly what I've come here today, to drive the car and find out firsthand what the Bolt is all about. So I'm going to go and do that and then come back to you. Here I am inside the product which has been designed with everything in the correct perspective. I mean, the sitting position, the controls that are in front of my eyes, the steering wheel, the feel of the steering wheel, multifunctional steering wheel, the position of the pedals, everything is perfect. And what is really evident is that the amount of room that's available both at the shoulder level, at the head level and everywhere. And I'm not talking only about the driver's seat, I'm also talking of the passenger seat. Coming to the mechanicals of the car, I think at long last Tata Motors have mastered the art of having the correct suspension rating, where the spring rating and the shock absorber damping rating is perfectly matched. The result is that you have got a fantastic road ride quality. There is no doubt that the handling is also equally exemplary. Look, I always keep saying that a good ride quality and good handling is always a trade-off. But in this car, it is not a trade-off. You see, don't forget one basic fact, that the car body shell is quite heavy and so well made that there is no flexing in the body shell. The car moves as a complete one piece, and you get that feel when you are riding in this car. Talking of performance, the 1.2 liter Revetron, multi-functional Revetron, you are cruising in the eco mode on the highway and you put it in the sports mode or the city mode, the difference in the feel of the car is evident at the same throttle opening. That means you can feel that the ECU has completely changed itself to a new mode. Look, this speaks volumes of the technology that has gone into this car. The tech center in India, the tech center in the UK and the tech center in Italy have delivered in one sentence. As far as power output is concerned, the 90 PS that is available quite quickly off the block, with the result her drivability at lower RPMs in the city and when you are negotiating the traffic even on the highway is beautiful. There is no doubt that there is the scope for improvement is always there, but I think Tata Motors have brought this Bolt to a level where the end user is going to be satisfied completely as far as performance levels are concerned. One more thing I would like to mention here, that another unique feel which was absent in older Tata cars is there today, which is there also in the Zest, is the fit and finish. The grills, the trimmings on the grills, the operation of the louvers, the operation of the switches on the dashboard, the multi-point steering operation, the headlight switches, the wiper switches, everything is taken to perfection. You know that there is no R&D remaining to be done on these. Do you understand what I mean? Again, this feel was absent in the older Tata cars, which is there present in the new Bolt and the Zest. Now you will call me and ask me whether the fuel average is okay. That's our normal question. And I'll tell you what, in the city, in our Pune traffic, where it is a bumper to bumper traffic, very rarely can you get into the third gear. It's invariably first and the second. She bats out over 11 kilometers to a liter. That depends on how you drive and where you drive in Pune. But 11 the minimum you will get. Coming to this place on the highway, just now in the morning, she clocked around 16.5 kilometers to a liter. And let me tell you something, I was not ambling along at 60 or 70 kilometers or 80 kilometers per hour. I was clipping at the traffic speed. And don't forget, the traffic speed on today's highways is always at around 100 kilometers an hour, and I was at around those speeds, give and take 5 kilometers this side, that side. In a nutshell, this Tata Bolt has been designed to please the customer, his aspirations of a performance car, his aspirations as an economy car, his aspirations as a family car, everything sorted out. Today, when you talk about a hatchback worth 5 and 6 lakhs of rupees, it's not about the interface or the music system or the auxiliary port or a USB port, whatever. In today's scenario, these things almost come as standard. I think what really matters today is the ABS airbags and also the passive and active safety in the car. And the car under consideration today, the Bolt, has undergone complete testing with me today the whole day, and I can assure you the sort of assurance this car gives about safety is really mind-boggling. I don't want to go over the details of the other auxiliaries in the car. Let me the infrastructure, the everything that comes with it, the luxurious interior and the space and everything, it is there. What really matters is the passive and active safety, and this car has that in totality. The handling, the cornering correction control, the 9th generation ABS, and the works. And it's a great assurance to drive a car like this. And I'm telling you, I enjoyed every moment of this drive the whole day. In a nutshell, I can tell you something, summarize everything and make a statement, and that is, this Tata Bolt is a complete family hatchback which will take you from A to B in total safety, without any hassles, nothing to worry about. Technically, mechanically, after sale service, everything. It's a pleasure to drive the car. How good a family hatchback can be, Tata Bolt is a living example of that.